Hey everyone, hope you've had a good week. Hope you've been staying tuned to everything that's happening in the world of football. Unfortunately for myself, I've been really in and out. I've been mega busy, so I just thought Friday I better get on this and just try and get some kind of video out, even if it's just a wee quick one, just to say something. We'll see how long this goes. I'm not really too sure, to be honest, see how long we'll be recording for, but we'll give it a bash. So, where to start? Okay, cool. So as you're watching this video, guys, if at any point you feel sorry for me, or you can sympathise with the situation, or you totally understand, we're just on the same level basically, then feel free to give the video a wee like. If you're new to the channel and the first time you're watching a video of mine, please feel free to subscribe and to better and more successful content than what you're about to witness. But if nothing else, this will demonstrate honesty and sincerity and all this type of stuff as well. Okay, so we always start off by looking at the footy. Is it up or is it down? And today it's marginally down by, like, obviously you can see it there, 7. But it's taken a big rise in the last couple of days, last week certainly. And Man United have been going nuts, haven't they? But so the video, guys. Sorry, I digress. As I said to you before, if you've watched previous videos, you've been with the channel for a while. Football Index to me is just an alternative, or is the alternative to putting accumulators on, doing bets at the bookies on football that most people will do on a weekend, if not on a daily basis, if we're being honest with ourselves here. And it just means I'm not losing money. I've got that money sitting there and I can access it if and when I need it. And if it makes money, that is obviously the aim of the game, is to make money from the money that's in here. But it's about cutting losses severely. Okay, so as you might imagine by my setup, we've been put in a situation, everyone. I had to withdraw money, I had to make a purchase, and there was just no two ways of getting around it. It's quite time sensitive, so I had to what we'll call do the dirty. I had to do the dirty on my portfolio, and I had to strip bits of it out just instantly. And this is where, and guys, don't be confused, right? It's obviously not ideal, and it's not a situation I want to be in. But what you need to understand is, in that must-have situation, that is the cost of Football Index. That is where Football Index make money. It's always great to look, oh, my shares are up and oh, this is amazing, and oh, I've got, like, I do it, you do it, everyone does it, and it's the upside. The upside is just fun, and that's the biggest part of this. But if you want your money and you need your money now, no two ways about it, 'cause it takes 2 days for the money to come into your bank account, you know what I mean? Then that's where they make their profit. The spread is awful. Is on some positions it's not as bad, don't get me wrong. And if you time things right, then you don't need to really take the spread. But when you're desperate, like you need money now, or you need money in 2 days for certain, and you can't take any chances with it, then you need to do the dirty. You know what I mean? You need to just do the dirty on your portfolio, guys. So there's been a lot of movement before I show you. Okay, I'll talk you through it. Okay, but as I was kind of looking at this, something just kind of caught my eye. Okay, first time I've seen Declan Rice in a couple of days, just with other things I've been keeping my eye on, and you'll see what's going on. But as after the Southgate interview on TalkSport yesterday, he's taken a massive rise, a full pound, you know what I mean? And see, as soon as he steps on the field and gets an England cap, I can guarantee you he is going to be in the same price category as like Mason Greenwood, or anyone that fits that mould, who's more expensive, well, over the £6 mark certainly. There's no two ways about it, you know what I mean? Anyway, so the portfolio, guys, sorry to digress again. The portfolio looks totally different to what you've probably seen it before. Mason Mount we done the dirty on previously, I think, to get some, I can't even remember what, but yeah, this is what we're sitting with now, guys. Okay, so overall it's a lot different. Now, we had to make a withdrawal, as I mentioned, and I'll show you that just for kind of sincerity and evidence and all that type of thing. But we had to do dirty on a few players. We stopped up on our things, and then we swapped things around, and then Arsenal lost to Rennes and Aubameyang didn't score. Couldn't believe it. I was looking at that, and Lacazette is suspended for both legs, and I thought, brilliant. I was holding some Aubameyang anyway. He dipped down quite into the kind of realm I had him for anyway, or maybe cheaper, and I bought another 10 of them or something, topped up to 25 before Europa League. And I couldn't, sorry about swearing, I couldn't believe it. So I'll get the second leg to go, so I don't mind holding for that, because an Arsenal comeback in the qualify will involve him, and that's only going to be a good thing. So that's a situation I can sit on. So anyway, I'll show you the transaction history. I've just got it straight to point where we need it to be. Yeah, so Tuesday on the lead up to the Champions League, we weren't in a massive run, so I was kind of anticipating I might have been short of money, and I started selling Eriksen before the 2 o'clock deadline on the Champions League day, just to make sure I get him sold at it's not the spread I'm taking the hit on. I don't mind, I'll just accept the hit I need to take on the unit, on the piece, you know. But so yeah, on the lead up to 2 o'clock, and just after, we get a few sales of him, and then we tried to do the same with Zaniolo, and it just didn't happen. So we kicked him into touch. I think that must be the night before. Did Roma play on the Wednesday? I think they did, because nobody was buying him. I think I had them up for sale, or something. Yeah. We buy some Goretzka, a really good price. We bought some Kramaric after the last video we'd done. We started in the selling Verratti before kickoff, and as the game started in Paris, and we managed to sell them all before the outcome became apparent, you know, which was perfect timing. It couldn't have been any more last minute. We had 20 of him. We then cancelled the Eriksen sale. We still had 25 of them on the go. We cancelled that, keep that in our pocket, might as well hold out. They've qualified in the Champions League, you know, they're only going forward, so there's no real any rush anymore. He's very valuable right now. He's guaranteed to be in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. And then we do the dirty on Walker, we do the dirty on Tielemans, we do the dirty on Kramaric, and we withdraw 155 quid. We then do the dirty on Fornals, and he's not really moved. He got an assist, which was great. If you're still holding him, by the way, well done. He's remained as solid as I thought he would. And we buy some more Falcaos, and we kind of move on to where we're at now, really. But yeah, just to show you, we've had to do the dirty on the portfolio, and had to withdraw some money, basically. So there we go. And Ronaldo has just got to that point now where I think it was getting ridiculous, guys, and I think the whole world is on Football Index has realised that he's less than £7. It's just absolutely crazy. Like, it is a 1 year low for Ronaldo. It's just too insane. Like, to hold 10 of him, to be honest with you, I don't really care where he moves. I'll hold that 10 for as long as I don't need that £69 to be in anything else, because it's Ronaldo, you know what I mean? If Juventus turn it around against Atletico Madrid, which is not impossible, especially what we've just seen, and not only that, Ronaldo is Mr. Champions League, you know what I mean? He is Mr. Champions League. There's just no two ways about it. If anyone can do it, he can do it. Goretzka, I say, was just ridiculously cheap. I picked up the first 44 of them, or whatever it was, at 254, and then I had to buy more to get up to 100. I really wanted to have 100 of them. Because again, I believe 100% Bayern Munich are going to knock out Liverpool. I 100% believe that. We've topped up with some more Haidara. His price isn't really seeming to come back down. He's holding a steady upward here, you know. He's kind of leveling out. Don't see him getting back down to the price I was first picking him up at, like 175 and 176. Leao's been a bit funny, but as soon as he starts scoring again, people are going to buzz all around him. Eriksen, he's been so painful to hold, but he's going to come good at some point. He absolutely has to. He ticks everything, especially with all this Bale stuff that's going on. You know, there's already been one article, maybe two, of like, oh, Eriksen in a swap deal for Bale. But no matter what happens with Bale, Eriksen moving to Real Madrid, especially the situation Real Madrid are in now, they need to rebuild that team, and somebody like Eriksen coming in at absolute prime, you know. Anyway, so I'm happy to hold him. It's just been really painful so far. He should not be. He's been in the red for so long, like so long. It's not even funny, you know what I mean? 2 months or something I've had him, going on 3. So that's how the portfolio's sitting. And I say we did the dirty on Mason Mount. We broke even on him the first time around, and as he dipped back down, I thought I better keep an eye on that. And then I just missed the boat. I totally missed the news today as it broke. I was an hour late. But I'm happy to hold him again, as long as I don't need that £70 to be somewhere else. I'm quite happy to hold him there, because again, at £2.80, once he gets back playing, scoring wonder goals, and just, you know, giving a real push with Derby, he's going to get attention. He's going to be spoken about on the radio. And TalkSport, guys, is the real hub of information on this. You know, it's the centre of the spider diagram. So I'm in the car all day most days, so I'm quite quick to most things, but just the way work's been, anyway, long story, doesn't matter. But yeah, Man United, any Man United English player is just a banker, you know what I mean? An absolute banker. Any English Man United. I wish that was a filter you could put on this, you know, Man United English. There's a guy who's just IPO'd, is it Garner? Yeah, you know what I mean? He's at 285. He's only going to go up, you know. Somebody I've been keeping my eye on, and I was wanting to kind of bring him to ease, if you like, when I was buying him back at a good price, but he's just going up and up and up ever so slightly. And oh, is he in a wee backward? Oh, he is. Okay, cool. This might be nice. I'm going to keep my eye on him. Billy Gilmore only IPO'd a few weeks ago, and I wish I was looking at 140 and I thought I can go cheaper than that. And then this whole Chelsea thing, he's just been on a gradual incline, you know, no one's really making any moves for him. There's some news going back a few months that he's training with the first team and whatever, and he's really well thought of. He's not English, Scottish, so it's a close second, I guess, in terms of media attention. Because he's in the Premier League, and being British in general, he's going to get something, isn't he? But yeah, so that might be alright. It's the first time I've seen him down, like, in ages, if ever. Really, maybe that point there. Yeah, 154. Anywho, guys, so thanks for catching up. I say I wasn't too sure how long this was going to last. I've ended up just kind of babbling a little bit, but yeah, doing the dirty on my portfolio this week, guys, and just been mega busy, which didn't really help either. We did really well with selling off a bunch of the guys pre-kick-off and before they took big dumps, and the spread would have been even worse. Kind of got out of things kind of last minute. I've kind of jumped out the way of the car with some of them. Verratti and Zaniolo getting knocked out, you know. But yeah, guys, leave a comment below. What do you think? What are you doing now? What's caught your eye? What's doing well for you? Thanks for watching this. It's been a long week, guys. I'm absolutely shattered. Take care, stay out of trouble. I hope your portfolio does really good for you this weekend. Earn you some money, and I'll speak to you on the next one. Take care. Bye bye.